have Memento today for Team White, but we do have Cass subbing in, a very solid player for Team White. Let's see if Team White can actually get the win here. However, a little bit of a side note, apparently Pinda is 7 beers in. So we're going to see if that ends up making him play better or worse as we go throughout the rest of this match.
Right now, Thirsty's trying to clear this one up to his teammate Benji. Almost put this one in as nobody's back. Right now, Benji trying to get another follow-up, but he does miss. Thirsty's going to take a touch, and Pixacar is going to be the one to clear it away.
Ball's going to get bounced out to the midfield line over to Benji. Benji ends up pushing the ball to the corner. It's going to bounce out mid. Follow-up from Thirsty, and Team Cyan are going to be on the board first.
Yeah, it was a good look by Benji, noticing Pixacar couldn't get to that one, and then Panda just had an unfortunate touch right back to the corner. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the beers is a good, positive thing or a negative so far, but I guess only time will tell as it's only 30 seconds in and they're losing 1-0.
Of course, Panda had no warm-up. The reason why we took so long is he had to update his game, but it looks like Pixacar is now going to push up to the backboard. Now, back out to the corner is Thirsty, tries to pass the ball mid. Benji has an option upfield, but it looks like everybody on Team White was upfield. We just have Panda as last man back. Now, Panda's going to launch the ball, try to hit it over Mini. Mini will pop the ball back down mid. Now it's going to be followed up. Pixacar will look for the demo, and now it's going to try and rotate out. Panda wasn't able to get the touch, and now Thirsty will try and clear it away.
Pixacar with a little bit of time, gets it around one defender. He's going to leave it for his teammate Panda's up. Has a great pass up to Pixacar. If he can get this one over the last defender, but doesn't manage to get it, hits the crossbar. And unfortunate third man last back, pushed up a little bit too far, so Thirsty saw the opportunity and put this one in the back of the net.
Look at this long shot here from Thirsty. Caught everybody off guard. No one was there for the challenge. And Pixacar said earlier today that he was going to try and play a bit more third man due to Cass subbing in here, but it looks like he's not been behind the midfield line once so far, and they've been scored on every single time.
Almost a close goal right on the kill off, but Cass is there, saves it. Puts it on his back, and now he's going to try to pass it up to Panda. Panda wasn't able to get there as Thirsty cuts off the pass. He might have another touch out, but Panda's going to be there to save it. Nobody back right now, but no one there to put it in as they survive out of that misplay right there. But right now, Panda actually has a little bit of time. He's going to leave it for Pixacar, flicks it up for his teammate, hits one fake, but can't get past the second defender.
Ball bounces down. It's going to be a whiff on the front by Benji. It's now going to be over to Mini. Mini over to Benji, and Team Cyan are trying to keep some pressure going. Ball up to the backboard. It's going to be Panda trying to go for the follow. Isn't able to get it past one. Pixacar pre-flips into position. Looking to try and get it around two. He gets it around almost the entire team. Can he 50 it in? Pixacar, he's warmed up, and he now has his first goal on the board.
Yeah, it was a great outplay right there. He had a good pre-flip right there off of Benji and managed to get the dunk on almost two defenders right there. You know, well done by Pixacar, noticing he had the opportunity.
And of course, everybody, we do apologize for the long wait. Above Region White had a last-second postponement, and then we had to try to get everybody from Team Cyan and Team White into the game as soon as possible. But we managed. We're back in it, and we're ready to see how these matches will go and see if we can at least salvage some part of Week 5.
Yeah, so far, not too much to tell between these two teams. I mean, they're trying to fill each other out. There've been a couple mistakes, you know, on wide open nets, but I say so far, I mean, it's looking pretty balanced. You know, with the sub Casper, I think he's doing a swell job right now so far.
But there we go. That's Pixacar hesitating, rotating ball side once more, and it puts his teammates in an awkward situation. And he ended up bumping Panda in the net, meaning that Cass had to try to get back to the ball. But another perfect post bounce there for Team Cyan allows him to go up by 2.
As the fourth kickoff underway, we have most likely going to be Pixacar versus Thirsty, and then this one's lost back to Benji. Benji gets it around one defender, has a touch for the second, and almost gets it past the last defender, but he manages to whiff it as Thirsty's ready and executes perfectly when this last defender didn't touch the ball.
That is a very uncharacteristic miss there from Pixacar. Of course, maybe he didn't get as much of a warm-up as he needed getting into this game due to everything that did occur. However, that's still not something we're used to seeing from Pixacar, even when he's not warmed up, and that's just going to allow Team Cyan to now go up 3 goals in the series. Remember, Team White, ever since they lost their very first match a couple of weeks ago, they have not won a single match since. And this is the third. If they lose this one, that's 3 losses in a row. And Team White might be on the path towards Academy after being one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, I don't think we want to call it that far away, but yeah, Team White is definitely a powerhouse team you don't want to count out. These guys are super mechanical and can turn this notch any other way. But as right now, Mini gets it past almost 2 defenders. Pixcar is going to have to keep this one to the side. Now Panda with a little possession misses that one, but then they get a great defensive block right now. Panda trying to pass it upfield to Casserole as they push it back down, and Mini's going to keep this one for his teammate. And last person up, Thirsty, cannot beat the last defender.
Foul back over to Pixacar. Pixacar into the air, gets the flip reset, flicks it over one. Can he get the double? No. Where's the follow-up? Cass with the follow-up, but Mini with a fantastic save, but Panda follows it up. And now with a minute left on the clock, Team White are back within 2.
See, this is the thing about Pixacar. You think he's not warmed up, but he goes and does something like that. Opens up a perfect opportunity for his team as he gets the flip reset over that one defender, and it just, everybody following up, synchronizing perfectly, opened up that whole play for them.
Into the air, ball's going to pop out to the side. Now over to Cass. Cass tries to flick it over one, manages to do so. It's back to Pixacar. Pixacar ends up whiffing. Let's be over to Panda. Panda looks for a chip shot, looking for the solo play, gets the ball in an awkward situation. Where's the follow-up? There is none. And Thirsty will air dribble the ball out to the side wall and continue to take possession. Thirsty tries to pass the ball mid down to Mini. Mini now up to the side wall. Followed up from Cass. Cass down the field to Panda. Panda, though, was a little too slow to get up for that one. It's going to be up to Pixacar. But Pixacar, again, as last man back, pushes up too far, and that's going to be a free goal for Team Cyan. And Team Cyan looking poised to take match 1.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate right there. I mean, Thirsty saw the opportunity, put this one all the way back in, almost just walked right in itself. Yeah, he's definitely not living up to what he said early game. Like, he said he was going to be a lot more third man, but I think he's just trying to fill out the game as we go in. Maybe switch it up a little bit the next game, because it doesn't look like this one is working out too well for them.
Exactly. That's going to be a very fast shot there from Pixacar. However, it's going to be easily saved away by the likes of Team Cyan, who are a very defensive team. And right now, Team White are essentially giving Team Cyan exactly what they want. They want the ball to get hit into them, and then they just launch the ball down the field on that empty net. And with Benji and his skill and his mindset at this moment in time, he's a very solid player and not somebody you ever want to give free opportunities to.
Right now, Pixacar is going to have a little bit of time. He tries to beat Thirsty, but he does get 50. And with the time going down, I think this one we're going to say that Team Cyan is going to actually take this one. So Team White's going to have to go into the next game, you know, trying to bring up a little bit of stuff that they, you know, think what's going to.
Once again for Team White.
Casserole with some time with the ball. He's going to take this one off the wall, try to maybe get a second touch, but Thirsty's there, meets him in the air, gets a flip reset around one defender, leaves it for Mini. Mini pushes his one forward, almost gets it into the net, but as Pixacar's there and gets demoed by Mini. Yeah, dude, Pixacar, he's not one to make many mistakes, and when he does, you know, it's almost the most simplest things I've ever seen, but, you know, that's just his type of play style, and he'll turn right around, and he will actually won't surprise you because this guy is one of the most gifted players I've seen in Havoc as so far.
Cass now switching the car over to the Octane, tries to get a 50. He gets one past Mini. Ball still floating in the air. Panda wasn't able to get the touch. And here comes Pixacar. He goes for an amazing 50-50. Almost bounces right in. And now it's going to be back into the other side. Now over to Cass. Cass back over to Mini. And that ball's going to go straight in. Cass getting his first goal.
Nice opportunity as Panda sets his teammate up. They get a block, but it goes straight up, and Casserole puts this one right under and splits the defenders. What a good placement by Casserole. You know, a great start out for them. You know, only a minute down, and they scored one. It's definitely a big turnout since the last game.
Gas has a lot of fans. Of course, he is your old teammate. A lot of people cheering for him in the chat. And he's given a chance here to play on a top team like Team White is going to be great experience for him. And Pixacar right off another 50-50. This one does manage to go in the back of the net. Team White already looking a lot more solid than game number 1. Of course, maybe that was just a warm-up game.
Yeah, Panda definitely needed the warm-up, as you say. I mean, he might be in his 8th beer as we speak, but you know, they're making it happen this second game with a big turnaround right now. Ball, dangerous ball. Benji tries to put a shot on, but Casper's going to be this, put this one to the side. He might have another follow-up touch for his teammate, but seems to not get the touch he wanted. Pixacar trying to keep this one to safety, as it's not safe, but he does manage to get an amazing save and gets back right on time. And this one's still going to be a little dangerous, but Casserole is going to try to keep this one safe and puts this one away.
Great clear out from Cass, and Panda ends up getting a free touch. He ends up not taking possession, though. It's going to be a free possession here for Team Cyan. Luckily for Team White, Pixacar's there to take possession ASAP, and Cass is now going to try and be the one to keep the ball on offense.
Panda tries to pinch his ball off his backboard, doesn't get the touch he wanted. This is going to be a save from Pixacar, and now it is safe to the side, but Thirsty's going to have some time. Tries to get an outplay around it, but this one's going to almost get sent back into his net as they just survive out of that one, and it's away, but now Panda's going to have a little time. Leaves it for Pixacar. Pixacar off the wall, tries to go for a flip reset, and let's see if he fakes out one defender, bumps the second. This one's still in the air, but I think it's safe to say that they almost get out of that one, and this is a close call right there.
Ball gets hit to the backboard. Triple commit coming out of the likes of Team Cyan. Thirsty back into the air, will get a beat past Panda. However, goes right back into the hands of Pixacar. Pixacar playing it slow, looking for the shot, wasn't able to get back to it. However, the ball still remains on the Team Cyan side. Pass out mid over to Cass. Cass wasn't able to get the ball past the defense. Panda now taking possession, looking for a double tap out the backboard to get it mid, isn't able to get there. Now Benji will be the one to take it on the offense.
Benzi now coming off the sidewall, has a little time and space with the ball, gets the last defender. Perfect fake and placement in the back of the net. Notices he has so much room, and he doesn't want to push this so much, but fakes out the defender as he pre-jumps and gets it right under him.
Cass trying to have a valiant effort there, though, but most people who don't know this, it's better to force the ball high. Cass went up low, went above him, which forced Benji to go low, and once you force a defender and a person on offense to go low with that ball, they have so many different options. You got to make sure you force them high, try to get them to go to that backboard.
Right now, a little space for Pixacar. He's going to take his time as one of the defenders get demoed, so almost gets the pinch in, but the Benji's there and makes a miraculous save. But it's still going to be a little dangerous as this ball's still around their goal line. Nobody back. If he can get this angle, he does. Pixacar, the man we like to see, he's making a change this next game, and he's stepping up for his team as his teammates are giving him great opportunities on this crazy pass right there.
Look at that there from Pixacar, and that was a situation that he was missed in the past, and now he's starting to slot him, and I can't wait to see if Team White can continue this streak going.
Castro with the kickoff, loses it to Pixacar. It's what you want to see if you have Pixacar in the back. Now he has so much time, tries to go for the 50, but I think he was leaving it for his teammate. Castro almost had it, and that would have been a good play. But right now, they're still keeping it in the pressure on Team Cyan. They're actually going to have time now on Benji.
Ball's going to get popped forward. Now over to Panda. Panda now trying to take it. Isn't able to get it. Ball's going to get bounced down. Over to Cass. Cass pops the ball forward. It's going to be taken out by Thirsty. Thirsty now over to Panda. Panda off the sidewall looking for the pass to Pixacar. It's off the backboard. Pixacar still up for the ball first. Lakes a shot. Now that is a brilliant shot coming out of the likes of Pixacar. You can't get power and placement like that anywhere.
Yeah, look how he generates his power as he jumps up, air rolls, and still saves his flip to leave it right in the top corner. Like, that is an impossible, shot to save unless you know the future. Right now, Panda loses the kickoff to Pixacar again. It's what you want if he's behind you, and he's going off the ceiling, gets the flip, but manages to get 50'd by one of the defenders.
This is the Pixacar that Team White have been missing. He's been rotating, he's letting his teammates do things, but he's still clutching up when it matters most and generating what he wants with those mechanics. If we can see Pixacar continue to do that, then maybe Team White will go back to their dominant stature in the rankings. However, Thirsty is going to pick up a goal here, 145 kph, as Pixacar ended up assisting him with that goal.
Yeah, it was good awareness by Thirsty, keeping it close to him, noticing his teammate is actually ahead of him and able to bully Panda for the last second shot. And, great awareness by him as he notices he has time. He doesn't give away the ball right away. Casserole going up for a second touch, almost puts it back in, but Pixacar there, and he now has another chance. Tries to get it down to one of his teammates, gets it down, but I don't think Panda was ready for the other defenders to miss the ball. What a horrible opportunity to miss right there, as you're only up 2, and Team Cyan is not one to, take low, and it's only 30 seconds left, but, miracles always happen, and Team Cyan is a very high offensive team.
That was a great demo there from Cass. However, there was no follow from Pixacar and Panda to put the ball in the back of the net. Here comes Thirsty, trying to maintain possession there with the half flip. Gets it around 1, trying to pinch it out mid. It does go mid. Mini looking for a shot, is going to place it wide, and Pixacar should be able to maintain possession, but Mini lands on him and makes it very awkward for Pix.
Thirsty with some time. Tries to get it past, but Casserole with a fast challenge. Perfect defense right there. Safe to say this one is in the books, as Pixacar is probably going to get this Doomy in. And yes, the Doomsy Dish is in. Yeah, very good turnout this second game. They definitely fixed what needed to be fixed and showing a great effort.
Look at that, the Doomsy dish. Pixar puts his 4th goal on the board, I believe. Very solid play there from Pixar. He has stepped up, and if he can keep remaining this consistent against the Team Cyan squad, who knows what they might be able to do throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, 4 goals. And Pixar's up. Might have the read, and he does, just off the post line. And now Benji's going to take another touch, try to get past the last defender. Castro has to save a little bit of time for his teammates. He gets demoed, but Pixar is there, saves the day, and he's going to try to get a 50 out. Back to Castro, trying to go up to a teammate, but gives it away to Benji. Benji now with a touch, tries to get around Panda. He does manage. Pixar off the backboard. If they get around him, it's dangerous, but they managed to not, and Casserole saves the day and puts this one away.
Ball back over to Cass. Cass to the backboard. Follow up now by Thirsty. Thirsty now puts it over to the side, over to Panda. Panda tries to get a pass over to Pixar. Pixar will manage to maintain possession. Pixar again looking for the shot, top left corner, but it's going to be saved away this time by Thirsty. Right now, Team Cyan stepping up on the defensive front once again. This is how Team Cyan, back in split 1 of last season, even though when Team White had never lost a single game to a team, they ended up being able to defend against Team White in the final week. And right now, we're seeing that again. Team Cyan stepping up on defense, and they managed to score a goal on the counterattack.
Yeah, great awareness right there. Benji setting up himself, putting that one in. And yeah, I mean, that is actually a crazy stat line. If Team White never lost a single game, but you know, if we want to bring back old memories and put some salt in the wound, we don't want to speak of what happened. Yeah, right now, Castro has a little time with the ball. He does get bumped by Benji, but it's going to leave Panda with possession. Gets it out mid to a teammate, but Benji's going to clear this one away.
Bix taking possession here with a great first touch. Looking for the follow-up. Tries to get it around 1. Isn't able to get them to do so. And Thirsty will actually launch the ball. I think the ball redirected off the back of Panda's car. And now it's going to be over to Cass. Cass, though, ends up passing it out, giving away possession. Ball's going to bounce out mid. It's going to be a free shot for Benji. Benji stepping up now for Team Cyan.
It's a great 3-man play right here as Thirsty noticed Minnie's going to get it forward, and Thirsty actually sends a very well-placed pass as Benji stepping up, puts this one in. They're up 0-2, only a minute and a half left. What do you think Team White needs to do, to start countering this play style?
Right now, Team White, again, they're not giving much respect to the Team Cyan. They have to remember that Team Cyan are still a very, very good squad. And if they start going for beats completely against this type of squad, you're going to end up losing. And as we can see, Team White are giving away possession. Pixar again giving it away to Team Cyan. And Team Cyan, who have been really putting in the practice as a team, managed to win championships last season. They're going to take advantage of any space given to them for free.
That was a actually close call right there as they pre-flipped, and it went off of his teammate and almost went in, but Pana was able to get back on that one. Right now, Casserole sending this one away as Pixar is going to have some time. Has it upfield of Casserole. Didn't get the touch he wanted. It would have been a great placement. Benji now has to get a good 50, and now Thirsty's going to get past 2 defenders. It's going to go back to Casserole, though. He's going to beat everybody to the ball. Benji's now going to have a lot of time. He tries to open up some plays with his teammate, but Pixar is going to early challenge and send this one over.
Pixar tries to 50 the ball back. It's going to be taken now by Panda. Panda trying to push the ball forward over to Benji. Isn't able to get back there, and Thirsty will now pass it back. Pixar trying to get to the ball. Will get the 50-50. Ends up losing it, though. And Panda now trying to maintain possession. Will get the ball past Mini. And actually get it past 2 people, but nobody can get it past Benji if he's in the 3rd man right there.
Pixar with some time. Does get demoed by Thirsty. Mini getting around 1 defender. Pana last back, but he managed to get the fake and beat the defender as Pixar pushes this forward, wants to get the read, and doesn't get it around Benji. Benji is going to beat 2 defenders. Pana's going to have to keep this one a little more safe as Pixar tries to help out and keeps it on the backboard. This shot is to the left, and it is behind both defenders. Probably a little miscommunication and a little bit of panic, but I mean, there's not much you can do when the ball floating right in front of your net.
Exactly, and it looks like Panda, all he had to do there was sit on the back post, and you'd have had an easy save on that shot, but since he pushed up, trying to read what was going to happen early, he actually pushed in front of Pixar. None of them were able to get the save that they needed.
Very well placed pressure right now on Team Cyan as Benji now has some free time, gets it around 1, tries to get a 50, great 50, leaves it for Mini, and Mini puts the change up to put this one in. Great awareness as he knew he had a lot of time, and that was going to be the best attempted shot to put it right behind both these players. And yeah, I mean, great awareness by Mini. You got to give him to that one.
And Pixacar, he's the highest ranked player in Havoc, but he's always been a very, very mechanical player. When it comes to individual skill, Pixacar probably beats out almost anybody in Havoc besides maybe the very, very top person in the organization. But when it comes to smarts, when it comes to playing as a team, it's just not there. As we can see, when he's putting in shots, solo plays, and even maybe a couple passing plays where he sets up completely, he's able to do really well. But when it comes to just playing and rotating as a team, being consistent, it's just not there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not looking like too much chemistry so far. I mean, game 2 looked very good. I don't know if it's a trust issue or if it's just communication, but right now, yeah, game 3 is not going their way. Pixacar tries to get around 1, gets it around the second, pass to Casserole. If Casserole could get this one in, but Benji clears this one as Pixar tries to put this one back, but Thirsty's going to keep the pressure away from his net. And right now, yeah, they're just trying to get a little bit of pressure towards their spectacular defense, but this team Cyan is actually doing really well on their defensive game.
And it just looks like Team Cyan, they're just sitting in the back of their net, letting Team White shoot at this moment in time, and then once they get to offense, all it takes is one pass, and it's going to be a beautiful shot for Thirsty.
Yes, one pass, one counterattack. Yeah, these guys do it on the first try. That is amazing. Amazing offense by Team Cyan. Yeah, you know, it doesn't look like Team White at all. Pixacar is not usually the one to play like that, but you know, just from watching from this game, it definitely looks like a whole different team. Pixacar managed to get a great save right there. It's a little too late right now, you know, with 15 seconds, excuse me, dribbling down. But as we go into the next match, you know, they just gotta wipe this slate clean and get into the next one, you know, open-minded.
Here we go. These are two of our SSL teams. It's Thirsty, Benji, Pixacar, all being... I think Thirsty isn't SSL, but he's been close. Overall, they're very solid teams, very solid players. But right now, when it comes down to it, even though Pixacar probably the best player, he's got to 1900 last season, been 1900 multiple seasons, SSL since season 2. He's just not able to do what he needs to do to get the win when it matters most. However, Caster Curse, we got Panda and Team White managing to get their first goal on the board and game number 3. However, it's going to be way too late, and Team Cyan are going to now go up in the series to match point, and Team White are going to have to win 2 in a row.
With the last kickoff possibly in this match going underway, what do you think like the best thing Team White can improve going into this next game?
Just taking possession. As we can see, Pixacar, again, he's going for so many beats, he has to realize that you don't have to go for beats. All you have to do, for example, is just pop it. Series is going to go to see if Team White can again fight back like they did in game number 2 and bring this to a game 5.
Mini now has some time with the ball. Is going to go for the flip reset. Almost gets it past the last defender, but it does manage to bounce right perfect for Benji as he's good for the follow-up. Always can count on your teammate to get there.
Look at this, Mini, he got the flipper set, he faked it under Pixacar. Pixacar, one of the most mechanical players in Havoc, wasn't able to read what was happening, and he ends up getting beat. And right now, Team Cyan looking cracked. They were a little mad that they ended up losing to Above Region Black last week and are going to continue to try and be a strong team.
Mini has to keep this one around Pixacar as he was challenging. Does get it around, but now Panda has a chance. Leaving it for Casserole as a great shot opportunity. Puts it in. Top right corner. Great placement. Yeah, I could safe to say, you know, their sub is definitely stepping up when they need him.
Look at that, Cass, top right corner. Oh my goodness, he's missed a few passes so far, but he finally puts one in when it matters most. And now, game tied 1-1 here when Team Cyan's still on that match point.
Right now, Pixacar noticing has some time and a passing play opportunity as right now Thirsty's going to clear this one to the side. It was a close call, but Panda disrupting Thirsty as Benji's going to try to keep this one forward to a teammate, and Mini's going to push this one in the corner, but Pixacar's keeping this one to the safety and the sideline and almost going to be able to get one more touch around Benji, but Benji puts this one right behind him.
Ball's going to get popped up here. It's now going to be taken by Cass. Cass tries to push the ball down the field. Now back over to Mini. Mini back into the air. It's going to be taken away now by the likes of the rest of the team. Ball back over to Thirsty. Thirsty pops the ball forward. It's now going to be taken over by the likes of the other team. Team Cyan still trying to be aggressive. Pushes the ball forward once again. Here comes Pixacar. Pixacar puts the ball out mid. Tries to get the ball around 1, but it's still going to be tied 1-1 here between these two teams.
Pixacar, great pass out mid, but does get beat by defender. Casserole with the ball. Tries to get it past 1, does manage to get past Thirsty, but Mini is there. Sends this one on the backboard of Team White. Pixcar now with some time. He has everybody beat. Can he put this one in with the last defender? Almost gets it, but Pixcar has a great placement. Keeps it above Thirsty, and this one is sent above 1 right now with only a minute and a half gone so far.
Team White stepping up when it matters most. They can bring it to a Game 5, but will they? Will they bring it to a Game 5? They're looking strong right now, but we still have lots of time left to go in game number 4.
Right now, Benji, great opportunity, puts this one around the last defender as a great pass out by Thirsty. Notices Benji's perfectly positioned and gets a great pinch read right over Panda as he wasn't ready for that ball to come at that pace.
There we go, there we go. Team Cyan keeping game 4 interesting, but you do have to wonder, if Team Cyan loses game number 4, will their mentality be affected? I personally don't think their mentality be too affected, even if they lose this game. They've already gotten a championship win under their belts. They know that they can beat Team White even if they lose. So I think Team Cyan are still, no matter win or loss, are in a very strong situation right here. But whether as Team White, they're on a 2-series losing streak. Who knows what their mentality would be like even right now.
Panda almost puts this one in as nobody's back. Pixcar, great opportunity, puts this one past the defenders. I think there's a little miscommunication error right here as both teams win. Thirsty accidentally touches rotating back the other side.
It just shows you that why it's that much important. When you're that third man rotating back, you have to make sure you rotate away from the ball looking for demos. Otherwise, you might cause stupid situations like that where your teammates aren't able to read for it and cover for you.
Benji teardrops this one in. Perfect. Right off the kickoff, Mini, great placement as Thirsty was actually trying to go for the shot, but Benji comes out of nowhere, gives them the peekaboo, and puts this one in.
Again, that's Team White versus Team Cyan, tied once more. This series is going to be close, ladies and gentlemen. Team White, Team Cyan. Remember, this is the rematch from the playoffs last season, Season 5 Grand Finals. Team White were up 3-0 in the series and got reverse swept by Team Cyan, and Team Cyan managed to give Benji and Wolfie both their 3-time Havoc champions. But now it's going to be Panda sliding it into the bottom right corner off an amazing bump by Cass to bring Team White once again into the lead.
Yeah, I don't know if they drew that one up, but I mean, it was a great play. Castro left it for Panda and got a great bump as he was going into their net, and Panda just sends this one bottom corner as no one's ready. Everybody's on the back wall. Pixcar trying to get over one. He does. He has a little bit of time with the ball as he's trying to get past the last defender. Does manage to get a 50 around him, but now Pixcar still has possession. Gets a great 50 towards their net, but Castro can't get there in time as Thirsty's there to keep this one to safety.
Ball now taken possession by Benji. Benji, he told Team White earlier while we were waiting for Panda to to update his game that he even believed that Team White would reverse sweep them. You have to wonder, was he messing around? He's trying to get in their heads because right now Team Cyan are looking really strong against this Team White squad.
Shot put on. Panda has to keep this one away. Mini almost gets the dunk as right now Benji with perfect amount of time passes one mid, but no teammates ready. Pixcar is going to be the one to cut that off and send this one almost to the other side of the net as he's still trying to keep the pressure. They still have possession. Pixcar now up in the air. Gonna leave this one for Castro. Castro keeps the pressure on, pops it, but Thirsty's gonna take possession now.
Thirsty pops the ball off the sidewall. It's going to be launched down the field. Now followed up here. Here comes Benji. Benji couldn't get it past Cass this time. Minute and a half left on the clock. Ball again. Launched on target, and that's going to be a team bump from Team White. The Season 5 Fireburner bump here from Team White. And that's going to end up leading to a tied game once again. High-scoring game between these two teams, which is not something we're really used to saying whenever we see Team Cyan in a match.
Yeah, very interesting game, to say the least. 4-4 so far. Great kickoff start right now as Benji's going to have the opportunity, and I think he got the boost from Casserole, but he managed to get 50'd by Pixcar. Right now it's going back in the corner of Team White. Thirsty up, gets the pinch, but Casserole there for the dunk, and now Mini puts this one forward back into the hands of Pixcar. Pixcar is going to try to take some time and keep it to safety as Panda's there to help him, sends this one away, and now it's in the hands of Benji.
Benji trying to maintain possession, looking for a pass, but now we'll just take possession. Pixcar avoids the bump and gets a 50, but Benji still maintains possession after that 50, and now will be in the hands of Cass. Cass trying to maintain possession, trying to get around one. He actually avoids the bump, but Panda, he ends up pushing in front of his teammate, and Pixar, as last man back, pushes up too far. Can he get the save? He pops it up, but it's not enough, and Benji will put the ball in the back of the net. Team Cyan now leading by 1 with 30 seconds left.
Oh, it's gotta feel bad as you, up almost the whole game, and now Team Cyan has came back and, above only 1 goal. But can Team White manage to still stay in this game? They need to win this game to stay alive, considering they're down a game. Right now, ball in the air. Panda tried to get it past one, but Thirsty's going to beat him there as Casserole kicks this one out to Pixar. Nobody back now. Panda has to try to beat the defender, and he does manage to get there as right now, ball in the air, but it's going to be for Panda as he's the first one there. Benji's going to take some time and keep possession.
Benji gets it around 1. Can he get around 2? He does. 10 seconds left. That's going to be on an empty net. Team Cyan, if he puts this in, that's game over. And Team Cyan, with 5 seconds left, have pretty much solidified the series win here.
Yes, we can safe to say that this is the dagger by Benji. Notices everybody pushed up. I think they're being a little aggressive towards the end as they still needed a goal with 10 seconds left. But it is unfortunate when you play a little risky like that. People like Benji will notice and they will execute when they have the opportunity.
Benji into the air, fakes it out. That's going to be Team White. 3 series losses in a row. Remember, Team White, until the very last